here to discuss music, specifically your new album, 1994. As far as an introduction, where did origin, your musical origin come from? Like, where did you first feel a passion for it, a love for music?
Pretty much pretty much since I was little. Like I used to listen to a lot of Michael Jackson when I was little, and eventually, as I got older, you start migrating into rap, what I mean, and everything. And I started out listening, like Mace, like 50 Cent, like a lot of us grew up on all that. So yeah, I got really into rap back then. Of the way I make music now, I've always you got guys like Kendrick, you got guys like J. Cole, and the beats that they use, kind of jazzy, very mellow beats and everything. But yeah, that's mostly where my inspiration kind of comes from. And Outkast too. I do like Outkast. Everybody like that. The storytelling vibe when it comes to rap. Now, to me, those have been the songs that's captured me the most. The ones that I can listen to the most.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've always just wanted to be the person that can make music that people can actually relate to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So not a lot of people got that voice because some people can't say it themselves. So I think I'm the one that can do that for them. Well, yeah, with Living the Edge, that was more of a mixtape where I was still trying to figure out my sound. You know what I mean? I knew I wanted to be that voice of people, the one that can maybe people can relate to, but I was still trying to figure out how that music would sound like, what type of music that, and how I wanted it to sound. So it was more of an experiment. We just kind of experiment and trying out different routines to see which one worked and and which ones didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I used that and carried that all the way on to this album where I finally figured out, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is the type of music I want to make. I figured out my sound, and to me, in my opinion, I came up with my own style. You know what I mean? I think that you can only associate with me for the most part. Yeah. I would say most. Yeah, I'm gonna say when I did the Mind Tainted song.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think that's the song when I was like, yeah, this is it right here. This is what I'm looking for. That song was definitely the one. Amends, I think that was the one too, where because I was in an emotional, depressive state at that time when I made that song. So when I recorded, I just spoke my thoughts.
Right.
Everything that I felt, I said it, and it felt right. It came from the heart. And so when I hear it, I'm like, yo, yeah, this is the type of music that I want to make. I think this is what people need to hear. You know what I mean? So, and it explains more about me. It shows the world who I am too at the same time. That's a good question. I think with Living the Edge in 1994, I think with this album, the difference between me and then is Living the Edge, I was still dealing with, still I was kind of making more music where I felt like people would want to hear based off what the radio was playing. You know what I mean? And I didn't really want to really give my full creative freedom. I feel like I didn't really have it as far as a mental thing until 1994. You know what I mean? Because that's when I was just making music just purely from the heart on just how I felt at the time.
Right.
If I feel a certain way, I go in there and I make a song, and it just comes out and it sounds more authentic than what it did on Living the Edge. Like Living the Edge is more just, writing and then just saying the words.
Okay.
While here in 1994, I'm more than just saying it. I'm telling a story. I'm showing you my mental journey, you know what I mean, and the journey I've had throughout all the years to get where I'm at now. You know what I mean? And I'm at a point now where I'm accepting of who I am, and I'm accepting of everything that's negative that's happened to me and all that. I'm fine. I'm appreciative of what I have now. You know what I mean? While in Living the Edge, I was still striving to be the type of person that I felt the world wanted me to be,
Right.
more than just, being me, just being PJ. think what I got down so far is my confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think I'm more confident with putting out music more now than what I was before. Before, I would hold on to a song for a very long time and be like, man, I don't know if everybody gonna like it or not, and I won't put it out. So now I'm at the point where it's just, you know, when I make a song and I feel like it's good, you know, I send it off to some people to get like other opinions of it as well. But if I feel like it's good, it's going out. You know what I mean? So I think I finally kind of gotten that part situated. You know, I still, as far as my music is concerned, I still want to get better at, I guess, singing the hooks a little bit. I mean, there's a couple of songs in here where I kind of start trying to move into that territory, but that's something else that I want to, and I'm not much of a singer, but at least, you know, try it out a little bit from time to time on more of my stuff. So.
Okay. And then before you said you were kind of like making music for the people that may feel like they don't have a voice. So I wanted to ask you, like, how much of your truth is in your music? Like, because you know how a lot of people like look for music for like something authentic, something real. I was about to say, like, how much of yourself do you like really incorporate into your music?
100%. It's 100% me. That people get more of an insight of who I am. You know what I mean? And some of the stuff that I went through when I was younger, or at least how I felt. I know there's probably some people that like I went to school with that probably saw me more as a jokey around person, but never really knew what was going on mentally inside of me at the time. So, you know, I think this would be a good album to kind of, and also people who also are going through it on their own. This could be a good album that can help them through their journey as well, to get them into a better peace of mind.
Right.
You know, so I think definitely I'm really excited to see what people think about me and my journey that I had to be more positive and less negative, like I was my whole entire life. I would say We Know. I think We Know is one. Your life is the best and everything I am.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Those two are my those three, I'm sorry, are my favorite songs on there. Like Everything I Am, I know I got into a car accident recently, you know, and that car accident kind of showed me how to not Everything I Am, I'm sorry, like Everything I Need. You know what I mean? Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, like Everything I Need. But that one right there is because, like, after the car accident, it taught me to be more appreciative of life a little bit more.
Right.
And at times, you know, I was always worried about, man, I don't got this, I don't got that. But, you know, it just kind of showed me, yo, I need to be appreciative of what I got in my life right now. You know, you got your family, you got everything that you really need right now. You know what I mean? Anything more is just a bonus that adds on to it. You know what I mean? But it shouldn't really define what the happiness and everything should truly be. You know what I mean? So I think We Know is definitely a song where, you know, it's different mostly from what I'm known for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or people who listen to my music that know me for it. So I think that's just a change of pace that I think people are really going to appreciate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Your Life is the Best is just another thing, another mental journey, just showing my mind get more into that positive zone, you know? So I always kept looking at everybody's life being better than mine, but I'm like, nah, mine's just, it's getting there. You know what I mean? It's getting to that point. It's getting better day by day. First thing, I definitely want people to realize that, okay, that there are other people in the world that go through what you go through. You know what I mean? That there's definitely somebody out there that's going through the same thing that you're going through. And you can listen to this album and show like, hey, I'm going through the same journey. You know, and see the whole story play out. And then also, I know I want to show people, you know, just stay positive in your life. You take away from the album and look back on it, just try to stay more positive and appreciate the things that you got. You know what I mean? Don't let everybody else's thoughts and your insecurities and stuff kind of mess up great opportunities for you that are pretty much right there, but you're missing out on them because, you know, like your mind is playing tricks on you the whole entire time. I think, you know, people can look back on this album and say, you know, hey, PJ really did that. You know what I mean? I've came a long way from since I was a kid to now I'm a grown man. So I think people can really appreciate that in the long run. Me, as far as music, yeah, I don't know. I like to grow. I mean, like just like grow beyond. Like I like to, start my own production company. Do a lot of stuff like that. Eventually, obviously, go on tour. I mean, travel the world. There's a lot of stuff I want to do with it. I mean, talk to people from different countries. Like just go everywhere and really to show everybody what the creative mind that I got. Well, for the most part, I do more solo stuff. Don't get me wrong, like I'm definitely up for collaborating, and I will be collaborating soon. With plenty of people, whether it's music or videos or doing like other stuff. But yeah, I'm up for collaborating. I'm up for doing a lot of stuff like that and working with different people that got the same mindset with me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It'll be available on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube Music on September 23rd. You can find me on PJ2 Hot. It's on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook. It's Patrick Eaton. If I don't mind any friend requests or people getting in touch with me and talking to me about stuff, so it's all good.
After hearing the album myself, it's a great album. Like,
Appreciate
I think
it.
it flows together nicely. And I think people are really going to be surprised and also very intrigued about what's next for you. So, yeah, I definitely just want to say that I think this is a great first album for you.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh,
Yeah. I hope everybody enjoys the mixtape. Well, the album. I hope everybody receives it very well and has a very good understanding on the story and the message overall that I was trying to send to people. So, I definitely would love to hear like everyone's feedback, whether it's good or it's bad. I'm up for anything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Always fighting with my own mind, always stuck in the limbo, never on time. Is she pretty? I question whether I'm good enough. That's unfortunate. That's the